Guys, I wanted to share something that I decided I was gonna make, and some other. It's all glass related. I'm gonna be making some apothecary jars, and then at Walmart they have these candles in the Christmas section that are on clearance for 75% off, either 50 or 75% off right now, and I have been cleaning these out just to get the jar, and then these would make like really cute altar jars because they're smooth all the way around. You know, like most of the time, back in the spring of last year, I had a really hard time finding bottles to make captured fairies with that were just flat, like they didn't have any writing, or it was just a smooth flat surface where you could see it, a 360 view into the jar. It was really hard to find, so these are perfect for that. But I don't know if that's gone out of fashion or not, but a lot of people are making these just plain old altar jars, and I think I don't know, I've got some ideas for these jars, and I'm really excited because tell me where you're gonna find one of these jars for $1. So I'm like kind of doing the hoarding of the candle jars right now, but the apothecary jars that I'm going to make, I got all the supplies that I'm going to need at the Dollar Tree. So you can get away with only spending $2, but you could spend $3 and then get a little embellishment. So I got one of these glass candlesticks, and they have these cute little jarred or lidded jars that are like kind of hard to open, but whatever. And then and then if you wanted to get super fancy, there's this little hole here in the candlestick, because it's a candlestick, and you can put a bead in there, and then you have a little bit of embellishment. Very cute. So, and then all you need is some E6000, and if you want to get all technical about it, you can get a piece of sandpaper and sand the bottom, the top of your, so you could do it that way. Oh, that looks even better. Okay, I was going to do it the other way, but I think I'm going to do it like that. I don't know, that doesn't give a very big base, does it? I think I'll just do it like that. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of dig that, though. I don't know. Oh, I'm torn. It doesn't kind of look right either, though. Okay, so what I'm going to do... yeah, that's me. I'm going to get the lid off the bottom of... or get the lid off of this jar. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to put some E6000 around the rim of this candlestick. And if you've ever worked with E6000, you know this is the goopiest, yuckiest. Once you start getting it out of the jar or out of the tube, it doesn't stop coming out. It's kind of yuck that way. But see, and it's there, so you have to be quick about things. Let that sit for a second. And you can, and I got this at the Dollar Tree too. It's called Table Scatter, and it's back there where the gardening and floral things are in the craft department. Mine still has some, so I think it's still a product that they're selling everywhere. They don't have the red and the orange anymore. They just have the blue and the green, but whatever. It's all good. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to use these big honkin' things, but you can use these guys. And I would just done, and then you just glue it. Well, ha ha ha! I'm so funny. All right, and then you just glue this on, and you let it sit here for like 24 hours, and you need to have it make a good contact. And sometimes the bottom of the jar is not smooth, and it wants to be silly. So that's it. And then you just let this sit for 24 hours, and then you have this cute jar. It's too cute. Well, then, when I was at the dollar store, the cashier was telling me that at Christmas they had a really hard time keeping these candlesticks in stocked because people were coming and making redneck wine glasses. And I was like, redneck wine glasses? What the heck is that? And she was like, you take a mason jar and you glue the candlestick to the bottom of it, And that's your redneck candlestick. So I was like, that is the craziest thing ever. So I went online and I looked on YouTube, and there's actually a place. Let me see if I can find this video again so I can tell you where to go. It's on Crafts Direct, and it's the name of the video is called Redneck Wine Glass on Crafts Direct's channel. They have 18 videos, and they have a website where you can go and print out a little cute tag to put on your thing, on your redneck wine glass. How cute is that? And you know what I thought? I thought my friend Stacy, you know, she may already have one of these, but if I knew one person on this planet that needed a redneck wine glass, Stacy Truitt would be the girl that needed one of these. And I think at some point I'm going to have to make her one of these, because only she would truly appreciate a redneck wine glass. She's going to kill me. Anyway, so and then on to these candles. Like I said, these are in the Christmas clearance section at Walmart, and they're, depending on what store you go to, they're either 50% off or 75% off. So it's like it equals out to like a little over $1 or a little under $2. And how I got the wax out, because I'm just tired of my house smelling like Christmas candles. I'm ready to move on from that. So I didn't. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, she's wasting that," but I didn't want to burn it. I just wanted to get the wax out. So what I did, I have a glass top stove, and I just put this on the burner, and I put the burner on 7, and in like 2 minutes, all of the wax is melted, and it's even. I think they've E6000 the wick to the bottom of the jar, but on 7, it gets everything out. And so you just wait for you watch it, because you don't want anything to happen, and don't put it on there cold. Make sure it's room temperature. Warm it up, keep it in your hands, whatever, for a few minutes before you put it on there, or it will crack. So just be careful. Maybe start out at a lower number and work your way up, because all stoves are different. All stoves are different. But then as soon as everything is melted, I just take it and I pour it in a trash bag, and then I immediately wash it out with hot water and soap and a Brillo pad, just to make sure that I'm getting everything out. And then it comes out clean. And then, I mean, it's not even a whole lot of elbow grease. It's like 1 minute's worth of cleaning. It's not a big deal. Now, if you've burned one, I was on Pinterest and I saw a post on somebody's blog where they, you know, it has like that little bit of residual wax in the bottom after the wick has burned out. She would put them in the freezer and then get a spoon and scoop it all out when, you know, after it had frozen. Well, I tried that and I broke the glass, because the wicks, or I don't know what they put the wicks in there with, but it's in there with glue. So the jar was cold and my hands were hot, and I'm like working with this thing trying to get the wax out, and then I'm trying to get the wick out. Boom, cracked my glass. So I had my husband try it, because, you know, I couldn't call it a complete failure until I had Mr. Magoo do it. And no, that was awful. He is awesome. I'm just picking. He knows I'm picking. So I had him do it, and he got it to work, but it was hard. And he was like, "There's got to be an easier way than this. Put these things on the stove." And that's how I got he's the one that came up with the whole tutorial on how to get these things done. He's like, "Just put that thing on the stove. It is not worth all of this time trying to get this crap out of here." And it worked. And now I have clean glasses. So I went back yesterday and I got 2 more, and I'm going to do that the very same way. And then you can use these just for storage of like ribbons or buttons or anything that you can fit in here. You can alter it. You can make it into a captured fairy jar. The possibilities are endless. So I will see you later. Look and go to that website. It's Crafts Direct, and it's called the Redneck Wine Glass. It's just so funny. It's the most hilarious thing ever. Yes. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye.